What do you do if your case gets denied at the consular interview? Just so you know, I give a lot of tips on this topic, so give me a follow to make sure you don't miss out. So, if you get denied at your consular interview, they give you a piece of paper. On that paper, they check a bunch of boxes indicating the reasons for the denial. They can't just say no for no reason. Once you receive this paper, you need to give this to your attorney so that they can analyze it. And hopefully, a waiver is available for the reason that they denied you. If so, you apply for that waiver. But here's something to pay attention to. If you were denied for more than one reason, you need to make sure that even if a waiver is available for one of those reasons, that you don't also have a second reason that does not have a waiver available. Let me explain because that's super complicated. Let me give you an example. Let's say you got denied for having unlawful presence in the United States. So you have a 10-year punishment, and they offer you the 601 waiver to forgive that. But if at the same time, they also denied you for having something called the permanent bar, that also requires you to be outside for 10 years before you can even attempt to try to come back. So because of those two denial bases, there's no sense filing the 601 waiver because you have to serve 10 years outside anyway for the permanent bar. So you would just be wasting your money filing that 601. Now, there's a third thing that you can do in case you're denied if it's very clear to your attorney that the denial was an error. For example, it's obvious that they misinterpreted the facts of your case, got some dates wrong, or maybe even were looking at someone else's file altogether when they denied your case. If your attorney is confident in this, then you can make a motion for a supervisor to review the denial. Okay, but just to be clear, this is not something you do just because you're not happy with the outcome. This has to be in a case where it's clear that a mistake was made. It should be obvious that this is super delicate territory, and this is probably a time when you should not be attempting to do this on your own. Make sure you consult with an expert to make sure no mistakes are made, because time is of the essence. If you have questions about your case, click the link in my bio or leave me a comment below and we can discuss in detail.